Okay, here we go.
Welcome back
Hello.
to another episode of Grown Up Kids. Same spot 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, let's go.
Same clothes too.
This is
That's so weird.
the spot. That's so weird. Wait, is this what I was wearing last week?
Yeah, same.
Nice. Do we have volume on our mics this time?
Yeah, thank goodness.
Hey, let's go.
Goodness, that was just ridiculous. Last week.
All right, well, song of the week.
Yep. Surprise, surprise, mine's a Joe song from
Nice.
Crux Deluxe. It's called Grime of the World.
Grime of the World. I really
It's
like that
so
song.
good.
I've been listening to it for the last week.
Uh-huh.
Nah, we're filming 2 in one day.
Yeah,
So
Seth's going on a little vacation.
Yeah. Me and Kiana and the kids are going with my in-laws, so Kiana's family, and we're going to Orlando.
SeaWorld and Disney Park, golfing.
Yeah.
There's a British couple. I've talked about this in my Guilty Pleasures
Oh,
episode.
yeah.
Yeah, there's this
Tilty Pleasures.
Yeah, the Pilty Pleasures. There's this couple that are from the UK that go to Disney, and the guy actually just started watching them again because they had been on a break for a while from YouTube because the husband was on West End in Phantom of the Opera for the last year or two. And so they've lived
Congrats.
in different cities
Oh, it's cool.
because he was on West End. And which is actually really cool. But so his show just finally ended. He's not in that role anymore. So he moved back to where they actually live.
So
and
they're making videos again.
And they have a little son too.
Oh, yeah.
So they're making videos again. And they actually they just went to Disneyland to celebrate. So I need to watch those vlogs, but I haven't gotten to them yet because I'm way behind because of the wedding and the honeymoon. But
so far behind.
Anyways, they have a bunch of Disney vlogs from the past few years. And every time they land in the Orlando airport and they're walking through that main area, you know what I'm talking about? It's really tall.
Yeah.
And you see the big Disney sign next to the Disney store and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always sings that. And he can sing really well. And he's on West End. But he's like, Orlando. And it's this whole song. And he's not afraid. So he sings it loud. And his wife's always just recording. And you see all the people in the back looking at him. They're really sweet people. They seem like really, really great people.
You should find one video of theirs where he sings that song and send it to me because I actually would watch that little clip.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, sick.
Yeah. But yeah, you're going on vacation.
Yeah, going on vacation. So we're filming 2 in a row.
You guys are flying,
I
right?
haven't. It was last week's episode where Jessie mentions the Crux Deluxe.
Yes.
I haven't had a week since then to listen to it, so I haven't listened to it.
30 minutes.
Right. It was less than an hour ago that I heard about the Crux Deluxe and what I've been missing. So I haven't listened to Grime of the World, but I will.
Yeah, you will. It's so good.
For me, I will have been listening to it for a week by the time you're hearing me say this.
2 weeks, actually.
Great point. 2 weeks of
Or
listening to it.
A week and a half.
A week and a half of listening to it. So my song of the week, because this is another song that I've been jamming to all week because of my song of the week last week, POD's Southtown.
2 POD songs in a row.
Yeah, well,
2 Joe songs in a row.
I'm absolutely jamming. Yeah, this feels like the same episode so far.
Yeah.
But I just want to be honest about it, I don't want to do variety for variety's sake. I don't want to lie to look cooler or look like I was listening to something that I wasn't.
And I understand.
And honestly, the coolest thing I could have been listening to for the last week is POD, to be perfectly real. So, POD's Southtown from the album The Fundamental Elements of Southtown. Oh, I never told this on the last podcast. But when I met POD as a child going backstage with my aunt and uncle at the festival Cornerstone, I met POD and they signed the little booklet that goes inside the CD case
Of
the fundamental elements of. Wait, was I calling it the fundamental elements of Southtown?
Yeah, I think that's what you just said.
Wait, isn't it called the fundamental elements of POD? Oh my gosh. Why can't I remember the name of that album right now?
I'll look it up.
Hold on, I got it.
Okay, I won't look it up.
Yeah, don't look it up. It's all me.
Did I tell you about Honeygate?
No, of course not.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell that
So
story.
wait. It's the fundamental elements of Southtown, and I know that that's true. And so now, yes, it is. Okay, good. I was saying it right the whole time. But yeah, Southtown from this album, and I had this album growing up, and I had their freaking signatures, Sonny and Wov. Oh, I had their signatures on the
Just
album
2?
thing. No, there's 4 of them back then.
Oh.
But now there's 3 of them. But like, oh, man. So cool, bro.
Oh.
So cool. Oh, man. But yeah, here in the Southtown, you know the
okay.
kids don't play. Put it down in the streets. Will I see another day?
I would probably
If
know that
I
one.
make it back this time.
Oh, yeah.
Got to hold what is mine, and thank God that I made it alive.
Oh,
here in the
absolutely.
Southtown.
I know that one.
Oh, it's such a good song. And also, exactly like 33 and a half seconds into the song is like that first 30 whatever seconds, 33 and a half seconds is like this like slow build, and it's like very like guitar, and then like a little from the drums, and like a little kick drum, like doom doom, every once in a while. And then right when that 33 and a half seconds hits, it's like man. And as a drummer growing up, it was just like, this might be the greatest intro to a song in the history of all time. I love POD. I love drumming. Oh my gosh. So Southtown. I've just been getting reconnected with my roots.
Nice. Nice.
Here in the Southtown.
I didn't tell you about the stolen honey.
Yeah, no, let's hear about Honeygate.
Okay, so I'm sure I've said this on the podcast, but Kate and I own and like run the cafe that's out of our church.
Yeah.
Which Seth knows, obviously.
Oh my gosh, someone stole honey.
Okay, yeah. So wait though. So it's a bigger drama.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
evolved.
Wait.
Okay, so 3 Sundays ago, I think it was our last Sunday before our wedding. So
did you review the tapes?
No.
Oh, okay.
But last Sunday that Kate and I were working before we got married, and this older man comes up to the counter, and
I've heard about this. Dude.
Yes.
I've heard about this. Dude.
Yes, you have. It's continued to be a problem.
Wild.
Honeygate was just the beginning. So an older man comes up to the counter, and every once in a while, someone will do this, and Caden is so nice that he will let it slide. And sometimes it's legit, and I will also let it slide. But I think I have a pretty good radar for when people are BSing us.
Mm-hmm.
And Caden either has that radar and ignores it, or does not have that radar.
Mm-hmm.
And so this guy comes up and he says, "Oh, I would like a coffee, but I just forgot my wallet. I can pay you guys back next week. I'll take a," and just keeps going. Doesn't give us a moment. And that's when I knew. Which I feel like I knew before then, but that's when you really know, is if you truly forgot your wallet and you truly were still hoping to get something, you would be really apologetic about it and you would ask.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You would never go to a place that actually like is an exchange of goods or money and say, "Can I buy something? I'll pay you guys back next." Like you would never say that. You'd ask.
No. Yeah, you'd ask.
And so
1,000%.
He goes, "Oh, I don't have my wallet. I can pay you guys back next week. I'd like a coffee and this and this." And I was like, I was standing right there and I was about to say no. But Caden is so nice. So he said yes rather quickly. And he was like, "Okay, yeah, we can do that for you." I was just thinking, no, we can't. No, or no, we're not going to. But whatever. It's like a couple dollars. So it's like, is it that big of a deal if the person truly didn't have their wallet?
Yeah.
No, but this guy does this.
Yeah.
So, which I knew. But whatever, we let it slide. So then, whatever, the guy gets his coffee and he leaves. Or so we think. And we're standing there, we're helping some other customers. There's a couple people in line, we're doing stuff, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Caden looks over because like the way that it's set up is like we have our counter and everything is behind the counter. All like the cold drinks, snacks, we make all the drinks. We have all our food behind the counter. But then there's a separate little counter out in the main area of the cafe where you can sit that has like coffee creamer, sugar, little stir sticks, stuff like that. So that people that just order
honey
like,
by chance?
yes, honey. People that order black coffee can like kind of fix it up themselves.
Yeah.
And over there was a brand new, had been out for maybe 1 week, and there was almost nothing gone from it. Big bottle of honey. It's big because it's like the Costco, like it's like a foot tall and it's a square and it's thick.
Whew.
Big old bottle of honey. That's we don't keep it out there. We put it there every morning that we work. And Caden looks over and all of a sudden goes, "Where's the honey?" And I looked over and I was like, "Oh, did you not put it out today?" And because Caden's front of house and I usually do the back of house. So that kind of stuff's usually his responsibility. And he was like, "No, I distinctly remember putting it out this morning." And I was like, well, maybe someone like accidentally like pushed it into the garbage or something. Because there's like those holes in the counter that are the garbages. So we go check, nothing in any of the garbages. They're all completely empty. And nothing underneath the counters. The honey is nowhere to be found. And that guy was walking around with a briefcase. And security has already flagged this guy in our church for some other reasons. And so a guy came up. Actually, a security guard was there while the guy was ordering. And was just like, he acted like he was in line because they've already got this guy flagged. So he acted like, the security guard acted like he was in line and then came and just talked to us for a while. And he told us, he's like, I'm just basically making conversation so that I could be here while that guy was ordering. And we were like, oh, okay, cool. But I think in the midst of us talking to the security guard about the guy, that guy stole the honey from us. So then we're like, where's our honey? And like, the guy stole it. We text the like building manager type guy. He's also head of security. His name is Scott, and we love Scott. Scott is the best.
Scott's awesome.
Texted Scott like,
He's
hey, if you happen to see a giant bottle of honey anywhere, that's ours, LOL. Scott is like, oh no. So a security guard that was with us for a second comes back into the cafe and is like, guys, I'm so sorry. Like we had him and he still got away with your honey.
We had him and he still got away with it.
Still got away with your honey. Like, I'm so sorry. We're like, it's fine. It's not a big deal, whatever. So we just like a couple of people asked and we were like, yeah, actually someone stole our honey today. Like, I'm really sorry. We don't have any. And so then next week happens and Caden and I weren't there because this was it was like the day after our wedding.
Yeah.
So we actually were there. We went to the church the day after, or 2 days after our wedding. We went for like an hour to help the people that were running it for us just prep some stuff.
In the morning? You were there that
Yeah,
day?
we just for like an hour because they hadn't
done
it.
Who was running? Naomi and Brooke?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They hadn't done it like
on their own.
Really.
Yeah.
So we just helped them prep like all the food and stuff like that. But then we dipped before like anybody was really there for church. And I didn't hear anything happen that week, but I'm almost positive probably something also happened that week with this dude because this guy's been coming every week. Last week, my sister-in-law, Josie, and our other friend, a different Brooke, who have run the cafe by themselves before, ran it for us. And they did a fantastic job. Everybody did great. And this is not their fault at all. But this guy's on all the security's radar. And he comes last week. And I just found out about this on Sunday from one of the other security guards, our friend Randall. Randall tells me, hey, that guy is back. We have like a little call button. If something goes wrong back there, call security. And basically they can help us out. So he's like, if you see him, before you even engage with him, press that button and one of us will come over here. And because our church is rather large. We're in a very busy area.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of stuff happening like in churches and places in general. So everybody's just a little more like on alert.
Attentive.
Yeah, just a little more aware. And there's just been, over the years, they've just had specific people that they know cause trouble. And so they just keep an eye on them and have security ready. But so this guy came last week and 2 young, cute girls are running the cafe. So, of course, he's like, oh, I'm going to pull a fast one on them. And it's not me and Caden. So it's like he's not a repeat offender to us because we weren't there.
Yeah.
And he, I guess, like ordered coffee and a sandwich, a breakfast sandwich, and had a card, 2 different cards that he tried to pay with. That Randall told me that's just like how he scams people, is he like says his cards aren't working and he'll try the other one and that one doesn't work either, blah, blah, blah. They're both like just fake, or that he knows they don't work.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't be a big deal, but often, especially because we're in a church and you just trust people, like I end up handing a person their coffee before their card's even gone through, just out of habit, because it's like I already have it ready. I'm putting it on the counter in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'm trusting that they're going to pay, like, of course. So I don't think twice about it. And Brooke and Josie didn't either. So, and they didn't know that this was the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And so he orders, and he already has opened and like touched his sandwich and his stuff while his cards aren't going through, so they can't take it back. And
I'd been like, sir, give it to me, and I'd have thrown it in the trash right in front of his face. Not really.
So
enjoy your sandwich.
So Brooke paid for it herself. And then Randall told me, which I'm very glad, that Randall paid her back, and then we're going to pay Randall back because it's just ridiculous.
A whole string of reimbursements. Literally.
But yeah, so then Randall on Sunday was like, if you see him, let us know, whatever. Well, it just happened to be, and I'm almost upset that it worked out this way because I so badly wanted to like have our moment of justice. We sold out of like everything this past week so quickly that we usually close at 1, and we closed at like 12:20.
Nice.
Because we sold out of everything, and we didn't even have the back stock to like make more of stuff because we've been gone for so many weeks and haven't been to like get our normal like inventory.
Yeah.
And so I'm cleaning up in the cafe. Like we always wash off the tables and all this stuff and put things away. And one of the security guards, he's so funny. He comes in and he goes, he's here. And I was like, oh, okay, well, like we closed early anyway, so we probably won't have any problems. And he's like, all right, we'll just put anything away that you think could be taken or whatever. And we were like, okay, cool. But man, I was wishing so badly that we would have been open and that he came up to the counter, because I was so ready to hit him with a like, did you come to pay for like your coffee and your sandwich and your drinks from the other like last couple weeks? Because we're not going to serve you until you do. Like, I would literally just straight to his face be like, oh, perfect. Yeah, we can pull up your receipts from the last couple weeks if you wanted to take care of those right now.
You should. What you should do is you should have them like already printed out and like stapled together.
Here's
or
your
something.
bill, sir.
And then like when he shows up, you'd be like, oh yeah, we got a couple outstanding receipts, boom.
No, I'm not joking. I'm absolutely going to do that.
No, yeah.
I'm dead serious.
Yeah. No, do it for real.
And
do you know his name? Do you know his name or no? Don't say it if you
someone
do.
did tell me his name, but I don't remember what it was.
Well, just find out what his name is and then write his name on the receipt.
Yeah, no, I will.
Be like, sir, you have an open tab. You got to pay that up.
Yeah, no, for real. And I'll tell him like, yeah, I'm so sorry. Like until this is paid, like we actually can't serve you. For real. I'm so for real.
It is sad because like, I don't know. It's sad from the perspective of like, are you that desperate to like not spend this couple of dollars or whatever?
No, it's not that. Because the other issues they've had with this guy,
yeah, I think he just
are issues even not about the cafe and different stuff like that.
And I agree.
He purposefully does it because he like it's like a thrill to basically pull a fast one on us.
And to be perfectly honest, like
and he does it to other areas of the church as well.
Right, but my point is, all I'm saying is. And yes, I agree with you.
You are right. That is sad.
It's sad. Yeah, it's sad that like
it is. But also,
this
I want my
joy
moment
for
of
this dude.
Justice.
Yeah,
not for our money. For the point of you can't keep doing this.
Yeah, it's just so sad that someone would be so, like, for instance, for a human being to be so devoid of joy or satisfaction or fulfillment or whatever, to get to a point where, in order to feel some semblance or some ratty version of those good things,
Right.
you got to try to like fool people.
Right, yeah.
It's
Because even
sad.
like
It's sad.
he's like,
It kind of makes me laugh, but
no,
it's
yeah.
sad.
Because even Brooke told me, she was like, he was super nice when he came. And I was like, I know, he's doing that on purpose.
Oh,
And she was
it's
like, I didn't
crazy.
know what to do. And I was like, you didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, you're
Like,
fine. That's just wild.
this guy's just an idiot. But yeah, so
Man.
he's like, my mother-in-law, who also works at the church, said that he was like, I'm going to sue the church for $1 billion for this and that and whatever. And she was just like, that's not going to happen. And he like kind of got all like, he tried to like meet with our pastor and whatever. And
oh, I know exactly what he's trying to sue about.
Yes, that's this guy.
Oh my
Which
gosh.
the suit that he has is absolutely bogus. It's like literally just crazy. But it's like, that's the same guy. Oh my gosh,
it's this dude?
That's the same guy.
I so badly wish we could talk about this on the podcast, but we can't. We definitely can't.
We can't. That's why I'm keeping it very like vague information.
Oh man.
But just like
someday we'll be able to talk about this openly.
But it's just like he's like mentally something's got to be off.
No, yeah, I do think that's true, and it is really sad.
It is.
But like, wow.
I'm gonna also,
what an interesting person.
I also just thought about I'm gonna bill him for the honey too.
Oh yeah, do that.
And I say, here's our Costco receipt. Here's your receipt from 3 weeks ago. Here's your receipt from 2 weeks ago.
Bro is if he keeps this up and doesn't get, like some
he's
healing,
not going to pay us back.
Well, that's my point. Is like if he's,
but he just won't be served by us again.
Right, and that's the point. Is like if the church is no longer going to be an area for him to like get a thrill from pulling a fast one over on people or getting free stuff when he shouldn't or whatever, then if that's not going to keep working for him, and if he doesn't get healthy, as in like he doesn't stop trying that and he needs that high from pulling it off, he's most certainly not going to come back to our church.
Well, I think someone said that, might have been my mother-in-law, or someone else at the church said like there's a different church already has a restraining order against this guy.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Because he already has been in trouble at other places.
It's really
just
sad.
Crazy. But anyway, that's Honeygate.
Honeygate. Honestly, I think that's a perfect content for the podcast. It's
okay,
incredible.
well, yeah, there you go. But
that
I
was
was
our
literally
episode
like,
for
it was
today.
so funny because people almost never ask us if we have honey, typically, because either it's out there or it's just like for what we're serving, it's not all that typical that people need it. It's usually just someone that's drinking tea.
Yeah,
or something.
tea. Yeah.
And
yep.
and that's like one of our least ordered.
I put honey in my tea because tea is gross without it.
That's one of our least ordered things. And so it's not so super typical. But like I feel like every time in the last couple weeks I'm working, we get like 5 people that are like, do you guys not have honey? And I'm like, no, I'm sorry, we're all out. And every time I so badly want to be like, no, it was stolen. Like,
you should say that because
the day that it happened, I did.
No,
I was
you should be saying that
because we were so mystified. Like we were like, what?
Yeah,
when did that happen?
My man definitely stole the honey for sure.
He put it in his briefcase and walked out.
I want to know, what did he use the honey for?
No, and it's a massive bottle. That honey is gonna last him like a year at least. It's
a year if he drinks tea every day or
it's
whatever.
It's like no joke. It's like a gallon. Bottle.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah. No,
maybe a half gallon or something.
It's a crazy amount of honey, and like you'd have to be really going hard at the honey.
No, yeah. In the whole time that Kaden and I have been operating the cafe, which has been since March, that's the second bottle that we've bought. And it was brand new.
Yeah.
So
imagine one singular
6 months,
person.
We went through one bottle at a business.
Right. So imagine just a person using that honey at the same rate would take, I would say probably, if I had to guess, 2 years.
Yeah.
3 years.
So we just supplied him 2 years worth of honey.
Yeah, well.
Against our will.
You know what I think about this is this biblical concept
Which
a little bit.
I'm not actually upset about the honey.
Yeah,
it's
more
funny. It's just like, what? Like,
yeah, why? But it always makes me think about like we've had some different things in the youth ministry happen over the years, people stealing stuff or taking things or whatever. And we haven't always handled it this exact way, but we've arrived at this way of handling things where it's like, if someone is currently so I'm going to use the word broken, although I don't necessarily know if I mean it like that. Like someone is so like unfulfilled,
Yeah. Right.
struggling so intensely that they're resorting to theft or whatever to either be fulfilled or satisfied or meet a need or whatever.
Yeah.
Like we've just kind of come to this conclusion of like, we're really not going to seek that person out. We're not going to try to force them to give it back or force them to pay it back. We try to warn everybody like, hey, like when you're here, like you got to be responsible for your stuff because you don't know that everybody here is trying to respect your stuff the way that you do. So, or keep safe, whatever.
Yeah.
But like we've just arrived at this concept of like, if someone's really stealing, like they have their reward. Their reward is the thing that they stole. Congratulations. But the other side of that, the very real side of that is like, you have to live with the concept of, and now you have to go through a journey with the Holy Spirit to get free from some of the shame and guilt that wants to come and be a part of your internal, like your feelings and your thoughts when you do something like steal. Right. So when we say, like me and Hannah say this all the time about our youth ministry, Hannah being a youth ministry with me and like helps lead it with me. We say like, they have their reward. Like if this person stole this from us or lied to us or whatever, like to pull a fast one on us, like first of all, it never works. We always find out. Yeah. And number two, they have their reward, and their reward is, unfortunately, we don't even want this for them, but their reward is that they get that thing and they get the shame and the guilt and the condemnation that comes with it. And so we're just like, they have their reward. Us seeking out like, oh, they must pay. Like they're already paying for it internally. They're dealing with shame and guilt that they were never intended to deal with. So it's actually been really freeing because now we're not like, ugh, like, blah. It's just like, well, all right, well, like they have their reward. Like, and I hope that they get free from that. Yeah. So this man, he has his reward, you know? He does. Although you absolutely are going to, I know, and you should slap those receipts down the next time he tries to pull a fast one. But as far as what's already happened, oh, that's okay. As far as what's already happened, he has his reward.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And I just want to know what he's going to do. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm like, oh yeah, like if you'd like to pay these.
Right. Is all of a sudden he's going to like whip out a lot of cash and then you pay.
I would almost be disappointed if he did. I would almost be like, I'd rather you not pay for your coffee from here on out. Yeah. Like, I'd rather just not give you coffee. Yeah. But, like, it would be the shock of a lifetime for me if he was just like, oh, my gosh, I'm so sorry. And slides, like, $100 bill over. I'd be like, wait,
was that honey not just available to take? Oh, my gosh, I'm so sorry. I just thought it was like a free thing. Like, I thought you could just take what you want.
I don't know what I would do, honestly. I'd be dumbfounded.
There's just no way with the other stuff that we know.
Yeah, there is no way.
There's no way.
But could you imagine? I would just be like, no, it's fine, man. Yeah.
Imagine him just taking out like $100 bill. Like, does this cover it all? I'm so sorry. Be like, yes, sir, it does. It does. The material things and the emotional damage. This is right this about is what. So fun.
Oh yeah. Well, anyway, that's Honeygate, I guess.
What an episode.
We'll
that's
see
such
you guys.
a great story.
We'll see you guys on the next episode.
Goodbye.
Bye.